sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, we're going to go over my XFL Playoff Predictions. So the XFL regular season is officially over, now there's 4 teams remaining fighting for a championship. But before we start the playoff predictions, shout out to the St. Louis Battlehawks for having an absolutely outstanding season, going 7-3, and they ended up missing the playoffs because of the 5th or 6th tiebreaker, so shout out to them for a great season, even though they're not in the playoffs. Starting off with the semifinal game we've got on Saturday, that is the South Division Championship game. We've got the Renegades visiting the Roughnecks. So we're going to have a live stream for this game where you guys will get to see, and a live watch party where you guys will get to see my live reactions, thoughts, analysis, stuff like that as it happens. So I hope to see you guys there. And that will start a little bit before 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday night. There are a few minutes before kickoff. So we saw this game last week. The only difference was the teams had nothing to play for. And the Renegades also hosted this game. But the Renegades, they're a 4-win team in the playoff, and that just goes to show you how bad the South Division was this season. So I think this should be a lower scoring defensive game because both teams have great defenses, and neither team has been great offensively, especially lately. The Renegades haven't been good offensively all season long, and the Roughnecks have struggled offensively. They're not struggled, but they haven't been the same ever since the loss of star wide receiver John Shea Kirkland in Week 5. So I have this being a lower scoring defensive battle, and in those type of games, the defense that is better usually ends up on top, and I have that being the Roughnecks with the win. And they ended up with the win in a lower scoring defensive game in Week 2, which they were also home for. So I've got a similar game to that, with the Roughnecks winning the South Division and advancing to the championship game with a 20-18 win over the Renegades. And the semifinal game on Sunday, that is the Sea Dragons visiting the Defenders. So we'll also have a live watch party for this game starting about 2:50 Eastern Time, or about 10 minutes before kickoff of the game. So once again, I hope to see you guys there. You guys will get to see my live reactions, thoughts, analysis, stuff like that as it happens. So I have a feeling this game will be a lot more entertaining and more fun than the South Division semifinal. So the Defenders and Sea Dragons played a thriller back in Week 8 when the Defenders snuck out of Seattle with the 34-33 win. Both teams have tremendous offenses. The Defenders have a great run game, but their passing game has been getting better each passing week. And the Sea Dragons, they've got an outstanding passing attack, but also an underrated ground game. Defensively, I think the Defenders are the better team, but I think this game won't be very defensive, so I don't really think either team will have to worry about their defense that much. The only thing defenses might do is force a few turnovers here and there. So the Defenders host this game, and they play at Audi Field, a place where they have not lost ever, in 2020 or this season. This season, they were 5-0 and playing at home, and in 2020, they were 3-0. So the Defenders have one of the best home field advantages in the XFL, and they also have a great environment and home field advantage to go along with a great team and one of the best teams in the XFL. So I've got the Defenders defeating the Sea Dragons in a thrilling game, a high-scoring game, winning by a score of 35-33. I think this could probably be one of the best games of the year, and it's going to happen in the playoffs between two fantastic XFL teams. But I've got the Defenders remaining undefeated at home and defeating the Sea Dragons by a score of 35-33. And my prediction for the championship game, I'm not going to get into the details because I'm going to save that for the championship game prediction video, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss that. But the early look at the championship, without diving deep into it, I would take the Defenders winning the championship over the Roughnecks. But those are my XFL playoff predictions. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. Make sure to check out the community tab of my channel, where you guys can vote on who you think will win this week's semifinal games, and also who you think will win the XFL championship. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.